Okay, I'm quickly going to attach the background. I'm going to run through that with you. I thought that we could just do that off camera, but I think we need to do that together. So I'm going to attach the pattern paper number 2. I'm going to attach, let's see, 1.5 centimeters from the top of the page, and then it'll be 1 centimeter from the bottom of the page. Okay, so I'm going to quickly attach that in place. So I'm going to work on the one side and then go over onto the other side. So I'll work on the right hand side first and then move on to the left. So I'm going to just attach this 1.5 centimeters from the top of the page and flush against what would be the center of my page. Okay. Just want to make sure that we get this on with no okay, so just bear in mind that we still want to slide the border under. So, oops, sorry. So we need the piece that measures 8 by 21. That one's going to go in here. So I think that we are going to attach. So if it gives us 21, we've got what, 9.5 centimeters left. So I'm going to attach this one 4 centimeters from the top of the page, and then we'll have the bigger gap at the bottom, the 4.5 at the bottom. Okay, so I'm just going to put that there, 4 centimeters from the top of the page. That one's going to go flush against here, just like that. I lie, sorry, yeah, 4 is correct. 4 centimeters from the top of the page, so that when this goes in, there's just a little piece sticking out. I just want to double check that I think I've got it wrong. I have, sorry. We're going to attach it 5 centimeters from the top of the page. Yes, that's right. Correct. So pattern paper number 3 will be attached 5 centimeters from the top of the page. Luckily, I remembered that I need to put that border in, otherwise we would have been pulling paper off. So we need to get this pattern paper number 3. Your piece that measures 8 by 21, 5 centimeters from the top of the page, flush against your pattern paper number 2. It's going to go in over there like that. And then we're just going to slot in the borders. So it's the the shorter pieces. I think it's the 10.5 by 2 centimeters. We need to get those in. Now remember, I did cut them a little bit longer. If you've already stuck yours down and that you can't lift it, then you're going to need to trim yours down to the right size. But I haven't put any pressure there yet, so I can still lift everything up. Same here. Just lift that up. Just slide it under. And then matches up nicely. Right, so now that everything's where it's supposed to be, we can then burnish that in place. Remember, for most part, your glue is still a bit wet. So you need to hold your paper in place when you burnish everything in place. We'll try and make sure there are no air bubbles and that there's a good stick. Right, so we're just going to hold that. Make sure everything sticks down well. Alright, so we're going to do the same on the other side. Okay, so we've already got, it's going to be easy enough then to attach this one, needs to line up with that one. Let's turn that so we make sure we've got it in the right place. So we're going to attach this 1.5 centimeters from the top of the page. It's going to go in over there like that. Remember, you don't want to push it down too tight because we are going to slide those borders in underneath. We're just going to tuck it in place. Right, so here we go. 1.5 centimeters from the top of the page, flush against the center. And before I burnish or make it permanent, I just want to line it up with the other side of my page. Make sure that I have got it on straight. There we go. Perfect. Right. And we want to attach this one 5 centimeters from the top of the page. So this is your piece that measures 18 centimeters across, 21 centimeters down. All right. And I want it flush against this one. And my 5 centimeters from the top of the page. Got a bit. That's right. And then just double check it with the other side that we've actually got it 5 centimeters. It looks about right. Okay. Then we just need to add in the borders. So your pattern paper number 4, your pieces that measure 20 by 2. Remember, I haven't push this down, so it's easy enough for me to lift up to be able to slide underneath. There we go. Just need to move this. I haven't got it quite flush. There we go, like that. And like that. Do the other one. This is the top part. Again, the last piece of pattern paper number 4 that measures 20 by 2. Needs to go underneath there, flush against here. And there we go. Right, so I'm happy with the placement of everything. I know that my spacing is correct. I can go in and burnish everything in place. Make sure there's a good stick. Everything lines up the way it should. Alright, so that gives me my background. Okay, so I know that I need to place my photographs. One is going to go here, so I've got these. I want, oops, wrong one. These two to be I want it to be kind of centered on my blue with that over there, so more down than to the top, so a little bit down, which will then give me, what is this from the bottom? We can go 5.5 centimeters from the bottom of the page. We can attach those 4. And then the portrait one, I'm going to attach that in line with this one, so this will also be 5.5 centimeters from the bottom of the page. I'm not going to attach this one just yet because I have a little thing going on in my head where I think I might want to add the title. If I can remember where I put it, Happy Moments. I'm wondering if I shouldn't add it in over here. So I'm not going to attach this one just yet. I will do that once I decide how I want to do the little embellishment. I just want to see what it looks like with that on there before I stick. Right, so I am going to attach my photographs in place, add my embellishments, and I'll be back to chat to you in a bit. So remember, 5.5 centimeters from the bottom of the page. If you're unsure, you can always just refer back to your sketch. Everything will be on there. Right, I'll see you in a bit. And there we go, that's everything stuck in place. I have gone ahead and added a couple of purls to the center of the flowers and then just extended that running down. I have this one running in a diagonal like that. That's why I didn't bring any of the flatback purls over onto this side, because this is the diagonal that it's working on. I have the corner from there to there is a diagonal, and then here is another little cluster, and then these two are kind of opposite each other. They are more or less in the same vicinity, but slightly off. This side is a little bit higher than that side with the flowers. They're just slightly offset, just to add a little bit of balance. I did swap this around. I've put the tab at the top and used the little piece at the bottom here to put mat the title onto. I think that turned out quite nice. All right. I hope that you have enjoyed the process, and I look forward to seeing you in project number 2. Thank you for watching.